Well, hello everybody, whatever time of day it is. Good day, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome in to the stream. Just checking that everything in my background is fine. Yes, I think it is. Welcome everybody. Hello, it's so good to be back. So I did do a brief stream a couple of weeks ago. Just to say, I'm back from the World Championships and good to see you. Let's recap the event. But now I am back with some competitive Pokemon. It feels good to be back properly, so to speak, with some more regular streams. Thank you so much for being here. I am Charlie Merriman. I'm merry by name. I am merry by nature. And I hope to make your day very merry indeed. I guess we have now started the 2026 season. Isn't that crazy? It was only the World Championships for 2025 a couple of weeks ago, but we are back. And we're in a new competitive format as well with Regulation Set J, allowing Mythicals. Now, I was in Anaheim, California, commentating those 2025 World Championships in Regulation Set I, double restricted format. This one allows 4 Mythicals, and we'll be taking a deeper dive into the team I'm using today very shortly, but it's featuring ARCEUS, the Pokemon God. I absolutely love being in California, commentating the World Championships, and what just an inspiring time it is for Pokemon as a whole. We now know details about the Worlds in San Francisco next year, and all the more motivation to provide fantastic streams and content for you all. My interview with our new World Champion GIOVANNI CISCHKE is dropping tomorrow. Don't miss that. Chazingdra chats, life stories, dream teams, people in the community, as well as a separate video, just a deeper dive into his Worlds run specifically. I'm looking forward to you all seeing that. But for now, we are back streaming with some competitive. I'll be talking a little bit about the streams that I've got coming up over the next couple of months for you all. But for now, let's take a deeper dive into ARCEUS. And welcome in, everybody. Rich, your comment, God himself and ARCEUS, really made me chuckle. Thank you very much indeed for that. It's so good to see you again. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Drifloon, great to see you. Mighty, hello, fantastic to see you. Riley, good to see you as well. Kendricks, always a pleasure. It has been a while. Oh, thank you so much, Kendricks. I'm very pleased you enjoyed it. Riley, I was actually reading some of your advice from setting up the Switch 2 with 5 GHz that we discussed back in July. I can't believe that was, 6 weeks ago now. Because my Switch 2 wasn't connecting to the 5 GHz, but I think we've got it down now. But, everybody, I think it's time to take a deeper dive into this team, so let's do that. Now, I hasten to add, everybody, that this is my first ever time using ARCEUS. This is my first ever time doing Regulation Set J, so please bear with me. Zoinks, always a pleasure to see you. Josh, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you for dropping by. What's new with you since Worlds? So, ARCEUS. A Pokemon that has very consistently high stats across the board, and it's not a Pokemon that we tend to see in competitive because those Mythicals, they tend to be pretty hard to come by. We don't often have a format that allows the Mythicals in competitive Pokemon. But for a bit of fun, this one is the official format. In-person tournaments will still be Regulations at H, so no restricteds at all. But this one, having a little bit of fun online, so let's see what we can achieve. So this ARCEUS, normally, ARCEUS, you can give it a plate to hold, to change its type into any one of the 18 types. This one, though, is just rocking its standard normal type, and it's got Throat Spray. So that means that after using Hyper Voice, it's going to get a boost to its special attack and hit even harder. Earth Power and Shadow Ball just for a bit of coverage, and Terra Ground to bolster the power of the Earth Power, as well as, say, take moves better from Miraidon, for example. Of course, Ground type taking no damage from Electric type moves. So we do find out if it works properly. Exactly, Riley, exactly. Fingers crossed. Always good to get a chuckle. Missed stream after I line it back. Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Rich. I'm so glad you enjoyed the World Championships. Of course, Kendricks. No, see you back with some popcorn. Now, we do also have Calyrex Shadow Rider on this team. This is Astral Barrage Psychic, Encore and Protect, so no nasty plot. This means Encore will be able to lock opposing Pokemon into moves they've already locked into. Terra Dark, meaning that we're able to soak up opposing Ghost-type moves, for example, from Calyrex Shadow Rider, all the better. And Focus Sash, meaning that we can hang around on the field for a little bit longer. And we've got Protect, of course, just for a little bit of wiggle room there. Now, Gastrodon. Luaxus, Chromia rejoice, and Blue Gastrodon fans rejoice, because that's exactly what we have here. Gastrodon with Storm Drain, drawing in any single target water-type moves and boosting its special attack, so that Earth Power is hitting harder, as well as Icy Wind, but that's nice speed control there, reducing opponents' speeds, and Yawn to try and create a little bit of a cycle, making opponents drowsy. They have to switch out to reset that drowsiness, and so we can wreak havoc that way and catch them on the back foot. We've got Terra Steel here as well. That's going to resist Grass that Gastrodon is double weak to otherwise. Now, this Flutter main, we've got no Protect here. We've got Taunt, Fate Tears, Icy Wind, Moonblast, so more speed control and we can hit hard. And Fate Tears reduces the special defense of opponents that we're going up against. This Flutter main is pretty bulky. So we'll be able to hang on through some hits that opponents might not be expecting. We've got Terra Normal here so that we can take Ghost-type moves with 0 damage. And this is boost to speed. So Flutter main is going to be a nimble one. And finally, well, not finally, actually, we've got Urshifu here with the Choice Scarf, Rapid Strike Urshifu. So hitting very fast at the expense of only being able to use the first move that we lock into. Terra Ghost to get around fighting type moves, for example. And we've got Terra Blast here. Terra Ghost, Terra Blast. I'm actually not sure whether Terra Blast will still work with Unseen Fist, so whether it will still go through Protect. We will find out. And we've got U-Turn, Close Combat, and Surging Strike as well. Fairly classic move set here. So Surging Strikes hits 3 times, Close Combat just big. Fighting type damage, U-Turn, so we can pivot out and switch Pokemon in. And now finally we've got Ogerpon with the Cornerstone Mask. That means it's going to be the Rock type, and Ivy Cudgel will be a Rock type move, Power Whip, big Grass type damage if it connects. Follow me to become the center of attention so that a Ogerpon is on the field alongside. Won't take any damage, hopefully, and then Spike Shield, Light Protect, but we'll deal some damage into any contact moves. Sturdy so it can hang on with just 1 HP. Now, as I say, this is my first time on stream using this team, so let's see what we can do, but just off the top of my head, things to look out for. I mean, this is a team that likes to hit fast and hard. At least we do have some bulk and redirection here with Gastrodon and the Ogerpon. James Beck did a video on this team. Thank you to James for showcasing it. I wish I'd had time to watch it. But the lead that I saw James go for in the one game I did see was Flutter main and Arceus, so reducing the speed and then the Hyper Voice. Getting the Hyper Voice off with Arceus is going to be really important so that we can get the special attack boost and then try and sweep from there. I think just trying to catch the opponent off guard and get Arceus snowballing before they can do much is always going to be a good ploy. Regulation set J, absolutely crazy, and bear in mind that I've never gone up against many of the Pokemon that we have available now, the Mythicals and Regulation set J, so we will learn the hard way together. If you're enjoying, I would ask you to like and subscribe the stream. It really would help out a huge amount. Always goes such a long way, just a couple of simple clicks. If you'd like to try out the team yourself, 779X22, 779X22, that is the rental code that we're dealing with. It's on screen right now, take a note of that. The details of Ryota Otsubo, 2017 Pokemon World Champion, the creator of this team, are in the description below, as well as all my links and various other things to keep an eye out for. So let me catch up on the chat and then we'll dive into the battles. Don't talk to you about Arceus. You had 6 months trying to get shiny. Oh, yes. You did get it. I'm very pleased. I still need to continue that hunt myself, Mighty, actually, at some point. I got up to odds, and then I stopped. So, there we go. Mate, it's a 91 out of 100 wins. Ooh, so close, Riley. So close. Heartbreaking loss to a critical hit. Yeah. Spirits aren't damaged. You'll be back tomorrow. 300 subs. Congratulations, Riley. That's fantastic. Enjoy that journey. Terraghost, Terrablast. Indeed. Gastrodon. 100% Kendrick's beyond keen for the return of Chaz streams. Oh, wonderful, Riley. Yeah, I hope to be back now for good, so to speak. In the words of Tay-Bat. Terrablast doesn't make contact, so my fist won't work with it. Yeah, that's what I assumed, Drifling. That's what I assumed. So, if we've taken a good look at this team, we will queue up some battles. Everybody, please pray to ARCEUS that we have no connection issues today. I've connected to 5 GHz on my router, so let's hope that that's all that we need. A new season has started. New season, new rank. Great. So I didn't stream all the way up to Master Ball last season, but we still get a whole load of league points. Moonball, Goldball Cap, Bubble Cap, Bitter Capsule, very good because I am running low on those in-game resources. I've been grinding those Chi-Yu, shiny Chi-Yu raids. Huh. Rank 6 Pokeball, that's a significant drop, isn't it? Shiny Chi-Yu raids, mainly just for the items available. So, here we go. Here's our ARCEUS team. And let's queue up a battle, shall we? My first time doing Reg J, but also first time doing a battle on stream for a very long time. Since for about 6 weeks, actually, so I'll focus and get into it. Alrighty. Domenico, what have you got for us? Zacian, Incineroar, Urshifu, Rillaboom, Kyogre, and Tornadus. So, regulations at IT. Their Tailwind is going to be a little bit annoying. Do they have Sacred Sword on Zacian? That's going to be a problem for ARCEUS. They don't have Wide Guard, which is nice. We do have Icy Wind on Fluttermane. We have Fake Tears as well. We can't change the weather. Tornadus and Kyogre lead. How do we counter that? We do have Focus Sash. That could be nice. We could... I do quite like an Icy Wind lead. I quite like Fluttermane, Calyrex. Of course, Water Spout is going to do damage based on the HP that Kyogre has remaining, so if we can chunk that, that'd be nice. Have ARCEUS in the back. Ooh, Gastrodon is going to be massive, isn't it? Of course, against the Kyogre. Urshifu would be nice too. But Gastrodon at least lets us hit Zacian for super effective. So let's go with this. Let's try it. Again, my first ever time using this team, so bear with me, everybody. Top, take that reference. Glad you enjoyed, Rich. Doom scrolling, and Rachel Stevens randomly popped up. LAX. Hey, there we go, Rich. Yes. Wouldn't be surprised if viewers from the US aren't aware of Rachel Stevens' song LAX, but that's all I can think about when I was in Anaheim. Hello, Stormtrooper. Fantastic to see you again. How are you doing? What would be the best ARCEUS typing with play? Yes. Okay, so they haven't led Kyogre. Makes sense. I don't mind not leading ARCEUS here because they have Urshifu out. Okay, here's the booster. Speed. Now, we're not gonna... I wonder if they have back Tailwind. I wouldn't be surprised actually if they've left Tornadus and it's double restricted in the back, which would mean... We could even Fake Tears, couldn't we? We are Terra Dark on the Calyrex, which is nice. Fake Tears. We could Fake Tears and Incineroar, you see. I don't think I mind that. I mean, Terra Normal. What if we Fake Tears and Incineroar and we Terra Dark Barrage? We'll give it a go. We could have made a switch, but let's see. Now, everybody, my plan currently is to stream Shiny Hunting tomorrow, and then on Thursday, my first Draft League match, which will be against Lou at Josh Crowley. For anyone unaware, there's a VG Casters Cup happening. My first matchup is against Lou. I will take you through that team on Thursday. But I'm excited. I'm excited for it. There's a chance I lock in the team for the Global Challenge or the Grand Challenge, but... yeah, you know, it's not built for that, it's built for the Draft League, but exciting to have the very first ever VG Casters Cup. You see? More than 50%. Knockoff, and it's just the focus sash. Very nice. Now, this means that we can Moonblast the Urshifu and go for another Astral Barrage and KO the Incineroar. Love it. Because it might be focus sash. They're not Scarf because they protected on the Urshifu. So, Moonblast and another Astral coming right up. Very nice. So that's my plan for this week. And then going forward, next week, hopefully we'll see the triumphant return of the Soul Link Nuzlocke with Lee. I wonder what Terra this is. And I'm thinking maybe we stream that on Wednesdays. I need to run this idea by him. But I'm thinking maybe we stream that on Wednesdays. Which would then make Shiny Hunting Thursdays. So, these are my plans going forward. Maybe I'll be streaming the Grand Challenge. Not enough. But it wasn't enough. I will see. Moonblast. Oh, the crit as well. And it is Focus Sash. So, that's my plan for streaming this week. Did miss Lou at Worlds, but everyone there did. Oh, yeah. We all miss Lou. Rich. Absolutely stellar caster. Yeah, miss seeing her though. But I'm glad you enjoyed the casting, Rich. I learned a lot from casting Worlds. And I look forward to just continuing to build casting as a craft. My EYC video that I've been talking about for months. Feels like years at this point. I hope to get edited this month. My plan is to release it this month. Finish the World script in October. And get the World's video out. Oh my goodness. They dropped both restrictors. Get the World's video out by the end of the year. So, EYC video. Making significant progress. I've got it filmed, I just need to edit it now. Get all the footage together. Okay, now. Rillaboom and Tornadus. So, they can Tailwind, they can Grassy Glide. We could protect our Calyrex. We could even Fake Tears. Yeah, they can't switch out, can they? I don't mind. Sasha's on the Urshifu as well. Or we just go for damage. Let's just get an Icy Wind off. And I think we may as well just attack with Calyrex here. Taunt, absolutely fine by me. The legendary EYC vlog is going to be amazing. Let's hope so, Riley. And it's more than just a vlog, really. It's like Wolf videos, but for commentating, is how I'm seeing it. So it's the story of casting it, preparing to cast. Oh, who dodged? Okay. That's a lot of damage. Another crit. Fluttermane, I don't know what it's been eating recently, but it's on form. We do not want to send out Gastrodon here. Oh, that cry. I heard it 4,100 times or something when I was resetting for the shiny. So, yeah, it's like how I use my drama school training to cast and the prep that went in, breaking down the competitive game for people who don't know competitive Pokemon. So, yeah, more than just a vlog, but there's certainly some vlog elements too. And the World's video will be the same. So, I think... Did I just go for another Razor Wind? Yeah, I think so. And we can Hyper Voice... Yeah. There's the Tailwind. Okay, we still outspeed Rillaboom, which is nice. Another critical hit on Tornadus. What is going on, Fluttermane? There's the Hyper Voice. Very nice. And here's our Throat Spray. Excuse me. Wood Hammer. Oh, that is a one-shot. We are a bulky Fluttermane, so I'm slightly surprised by that. But you take a lot of recoil. It's fascinating that they left both restricted Pokemon, because... especially since I'm using a mythical. You need that power, right? I mean... Another Hyper Voice gets anyway. Have they terrored? Yeah. So... just Earth Power will Hyper Voice. Oh, it didn't even Grassy Glide. Nice. Well, that's a win. First time ever using this team, we win with ARCEUS, the god themselves. Yeah, I mean, again, the lack of restrictor was strange, but the fake Sears into Astral Barrage, making it a 2-shot on Incineroar, huge. I doubt it was Assault Vest. I'd love to know the item on that, but yeah, that enabled us to clean up so much more easily. Yeah, we just swept through, really, didn't we? Very good. Jay, great to see you again. How are you doing? What's new with you? Let's go indeed, Drifloon, and thank you again for becoming a Merri member, which I realised was nearly a month ago now. But a pleasure to see that little horsey badge next to your name. Alright, I've rehydrated. We will continue. Great Ball 7 at the start of this new season. See what music we're serving up this time. I hope that in this battle we get some... We get at least one mythical Pokemon. I might end up eating my words, but, you know, regulations at J, let's enjoy it. So, I think for the first time ever, the in-game format is different from the official competitive format. In-person tournaments will be using regulations at H, which is no legendary Pokemon at all. This one allows for mythicals. So, I've seen some people post online that they might organise some Regulation H tournaments so that people can get some practice. I might look into those in the future, but for now we're enjoying Regulations at J because we rarely get to use these mythicals. Only once before have mythicals been allowed in competitive Pokemon. My wish came true. We've got a Magearna, Lunala, Fluttermane, Raging Bolt, Incineroar, and Rillaboom. So Magearna, which I used to call Magayana, I think. Magearna makes more sense. Soul Heart, when there's a KO, and I think it's on your own side as well, or on Magearna's side, it gets a boost to its special attack. So that's something we've got to be careful of. We do have Earth Power, so that's nice. And Lunala here, so they could well have Wide Guard. Fake Tears could be nice too. Oh, we've got Scarf, Terra, Ghost, Terra, Blast, Urshifu. Very nice into the Lunala. Running out of time, so I'll just do this and that. Maybe Gastro or maybe Flutter. We'll go Flutter, actually. Rillaboom is a bit of an issue. Double T, fantastic to see you. It feels very good, thank you, Double T. It's been a while. I was slightly on edge because of those internet issues that I was having with my VGC streams before Worlds. But that last battle was okay, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. How are you doing, Double T? It's been a little while. Oh, of course, Riley, of course. I'm glad that you enjoyed the episode with Todd. Or at least, what did you think of it? And my pleasure to give a shout out. Thank you for being such a fantastic member of the community. Absolute beauties. Yeah, that's right, Riley. Okay. So the Intimidate drop isn't great. I was preparing for beginner lead, I guess. Can it hang on with an Intimidate drop this? Let's just hide voice. We could protect to get around the fake out. Yep. And I speak it to existence. The Caster's Curse. Oh, Intimidate drop doesn't matter because Urshifu is goated. Of course, brain just whirring back into gear, just like the Magearna we're about to see on the field. Using the Pokemon Lord, it's not even a Sunday. That's right, Alex. That's right. Fantastic to see you again, my friend. How are you doing? Been doing a lot of ladder recently. Now you're just winging it with your Reg I team until you get around to building off Reg J. Sounds good. So, Jay, you're going to be competing this season. The 2026 season is finally upon us. I seem to remember you saying that you might dip your toe into competing. As a result. And what is your Reg I team? Now remember, everybody, CISCKE, our new world champion, VGC Masters, on my podcast tomorrow. Discover his life story, discover the 6 Pokemon on the stream team, and take a deep dive into his Pokemon World Championships run. Very excited for you all to hear that. Drops early morning on the audio apps and 3 PM UK time on YouTube. What an honour it was speaking to him. Now let me focus on this. So we're locked into Surging Strikes here, but I'd love to get that Terra Blast off. Who do I KO? I think I'll thank myself for breaking the Shadow Shield on Lunala, and we will Earth Power Incineroar. Doing very well, thank you, Alex. Yes, my holiday was great. Oh, I need to get back to your message, don't I? But yeah, had a fantastic time on holiday last week in Bath, UK, which I'll talk about more in a little bit. Earth Power, how much is this going to do? Oh, nearly enough for the one shot. And the crit, I see, okay. So many crits today. The knockoff might help us, because now we can go for our Terra Ghost, Terra Blast. Although I'm not sure we need to, with the Shadow Shield broken. That's the trick room, and that is fine by me, I think. Yeah, had a really lovely holiday, thanks. It went too quickly. Feel like I need more of a break, to be honest with you, but here we are. What have other people been doing over the summer? Have they been away for the holidays? I can't believe that we're already in September. Summer, done. Safari Week doesn't seem like that long ago, but here we are. Do I go for the Terra Ghost, Terra Blast? Have they not? Well, they've already knocked off my Urshifu. I could just Moonlight Beam, so probably not the wisest play. How do I want to target? I think I go for another Surging Strikes, and maybe I Earth Power the Lunala this time? Still feels great to be back here with everyone. Well, double T. I'm so pleased. It feels great to be streaming for you all. Oh, and the recoil takes out the Incineroar. Wonderful. Hopefully be able to register for Birmingham. Nice. Nearby Leaf sometime soon. That sounds wonderful, Jay. Excited for your first competitive season. Ooh, Lunala takes that very well. So I could have switched. I guess the Moonblast was kind of telegraphed there, but also if they'd gone for a Moongeist Beam, I mean, look at what I have in the bag. So the trick room isn't great, but we do have Focus Sash. Are they going to Wide Guard? I guess we send in the Calyrex. Here's Magina. We can also stall out the Trick Room, of course. Yeah, protect on both of these Pokemon. Caster's Cup. When are we peeping the team? Probably on Thursday, Alex, when before I stream my match with Lou. Ice Ogre. Oh, sounds good. For Hyperia, Galarian Moltres. I think Galarian Moltres. That was my caster prediction at Worlds. Has a lot of potential. Very excited. Good, Jay. I'm glad to hear that. Trick Room, 3 turns, so we can protect this turn. See if they have Wide Guard as well. Ooh, we can Terra Dark. We haven't Terra'd yet. That's nice. But let's protect for this turn. We are gaming, Nuzzle. It's great to see you. How are you doing? It's been a little while. What's new with you? Okay, Magina, Terra Fairy. Fleur Cannon. Anyone remember what Fleur Cannon does? Because again, this is my first time streaming on Reg J, and I can't remember. Fleur Cannon. Anyone? Okay, they didn't go for Wide Guard there. I'm glad you're doing good, Nuzzle. So maybe they don't have it. Maybe they're predicting a Protect. Well, they have Moonblast. We don't have much to go on. And the Fleur Cannon, I can't remember where that was directed now. Fairy Draco Meteor. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Drifting, for that. Fairy Draco Meteor. I guess I'll do this, and I'll do this. Should have just Hyper Voiced. I don't know why I didn't Hyper Voice. Because I was running out of time and I panicked. Let's hope the Fleur Cannon's going into Arceus. Okay, they're not wide guarding. That's going into Arceus again. That's just the KO anyway. Fine. Beast Boost, chilling, nice ability, obsessed. Yeah, I see, already, I see. You missed the comment right above yours. Okay, Terra Dark was lovely there. Now we get the Astro off. Goodbye, Lunala. We get a special attack boost. Now we can protect as well. Saw that last turn. Okay, we can't protect with old Flutter. They probably have Flash Cannon as well. Either way, last turn of Trick Room. I'm not actually sure what McGinnis' speed stat is, but it's going to be slower than Calyrex, so we protect you, and we can... Will it have Trick Room? Do we think we could taunt it? Doesn't matter anyway, let's just Moonblast it. Flutter Mane Hype Nozzle, just for you. Just for you. Yeah, they do Flash Cannon. What? Is it +2 now? Well, maybe it's back to neutral. Maybe it's +1 because of the Fleur Cannon. Oh, it's Life Orb as well. I missed that before. Beginner is... Okay, +1 now. So, we can... Very nice, that's another win. Sorry, Nozzle. Flutter is down. But it's for the greater good. Took one for the team. That's cool how it goes back into its sort of metallic Pokeball form. That's another win with our Arceus team. And there... The Trick Room wasn't that bad for us, to be honest. Urshifu just punching holes was great. Yeah, that's what this team likes to do, just hit hard. We will continue. Never get the Flutter. So hard space on any knockouts. Yeah, exactly, Riley. I thought so. I did use McGinnis for a little bit in Sword and Shield, the mythical format we had there after Worlds 22. It's just been a while. Alright. Mephub. Cool. Thunderous, Brute Bonnet, Groudon, Fluttermane, Arceus, and Urshifu. An opposing Arceus team. We can't change the weather. They can Eerie Impulse, which I don't love. That's a tricky team for us. Icy Wind is nice, though. So is Fake Tears, I guess. Fake Tears counteracts the Eerie Impulse quite nicely if they have that. I assume they do. They've got Spore Pressure as well, so we maybe have to bring the Ogerpon. Which isn't too bad. If we bring Ogerpon... We lead Ogerpon and we also lead... Arceus, I guess? And we have Calyrex, and in the back we have... Go with Urshifu. Seventh at your first ever Beyblade tournament. Oh my goodness, do they exist, Riley? Well, actually, I did know they existed, but that's amazing. How do they work? These are like best of 3 spinning tops. That's insane. Wow, I'm fascinated. Fascinated. Alright, so they've gone Urshifu Flutter. That's okay. Do we want to preserve this in case they have Brute Bonnet? Could swap in our Urshifu. We want to get rid of their Urshifu quick, though. We could Power Whip their Urshifu. It could be Sash. Power Whip Urshifu and Shadow Ball Flutter. Oh, we can act. Do I stream Twitch as well? I don't actually, Agastron. Fantastic to see you, though. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Yeah, I launched myself as a content creator on YouTube, so I thought I'd just keep everything in one place. Okay, I'm glad we did that. Terra. What brings you to the stream today? Fantastic to see you, Hagastron. The Moonblast. Okay, come on, Power Whip. Come on, Power Whip. Nice! And they're not sashed. Very good. Deck of Beyblades, 3 Beyblades, you keep them in that box, you choose your order of those. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, so I'm assuming they're sash. Oh, it's not going to bring that to that. Makes sense. Okay, Terra Ground is so much nicer on the Arceus as well now that Urshifu's gone. No super effective water moves to deal with. It is their Arceus. I do have my Urshifu in the back. Okay, so they've... Okay, so it could be Groudon in the back. Are these Arceus going to be speed typing? Okay, we're not as fast as we can be, so they might be faster. I guess we follow me. I don't think they'll have Brute Bonnet, so I don't mind Pokemon going down here. And Hyper Voice. Let's get the Throat Spray active. What's your order based on how you win? First 4 points, not... Oh, I see. Super effective Icy Wind. Oh dear. This is not good. I was watching Worlds a bunch. Oh, nice, Agastron. Did you enjoy Worlds? I hope you did. And welcome to the channel. Wonderful to have you here. Flash Cannon, okay. We do hang on. That's massive. Here's the Hyper Voice. I know we don't hit the Flutter Mane. I say massive. I've seen more massive things. Ah, did they get a speed boost with Flutter Mane? I don't remember now if it was Sash, if we saw that or not. Yeah, I think Urshifu comes out here. Agastrom, I have a podcast. I talk to people in the community. CISCHKE, our new World Champions episode, is dropping tomorrow. More than 70 episodes at this point. I stream. I'm working on an EUIC video. I was commentating now. I'll be working on a Worlds video as well. Giving the event from the commentator's perspective, something you rarely get to see. I do silly comedy skits. I do one-liners, as I'm sure you know. That's the main gist of the channel. Okay. Have they terrored? No, they haven't, because surely you Terra Arceus here. Ah, yeah, close combat. Go for it. And another Shadow Ball. Okay, they do Terra. Oh dear. Glad you enjoyed Agastron. Terra Steel? Okay. Rad Dad, great to see you. How you doing? What a strange Terra. Wow. Okay. They just wasted that, and we get the KO onto Arceus, fighting super effective against Steel. Dad hype indeed. Oh, am I in that? Am I in the Wolf Glick movie? Oh, cool. I assumed I would be, because I was casting his top 8 and top 4, but didn't know for sure. So, I look forward to hearing that. I've started watching that video. I look forward to continuing it. Emerald, great to see you. How are you doing? Been a little while. What's new with you, Emerald? Thanks so much for being here. Always a pleasure. Yeah, how have people's summers been? What have we been away on holiday? What have we been doing? Just a pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while, and I hope to be back now. Streaming tomorrow, streaming Thursday, you know, all the Chazingdra goodness. Okay, this is nice for us, isn't it? We can go for an Astral. We've got our Throat Spray. That's why I went for Hyper Voice before, even though Photomane was immune. We've got Focus Ash on the Calyrex. Cool. Sure my calls are highlighted. Oh, nice. That could well be Assault Vest. Oh, Precipice Blades. Ooh, that's not good. We can't take another one of those. Oh, dear. We just have to hope for a miss, I guess. Oh, dear. Hope for a critical hit, or we hope for a miss. Uh-oh. What Mythical's looking like the strongest? That's a good point, Agastrom. I don't really know, because Regulation H is the competitive format for events, so... My first time using Arceus, though, so that's fun. Hang in there, since school's so distracting. Oh, nice. Have fun with your little one, Rad Dad. Sleeping late, but still solid enough to sleep. Working on some stuff. Fair enough. Emerald. Okay. Please just pray that we get a critical hit here, or a Precipice Blaze miss, everybody. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Arceus ring change when you terror. That's a good question, Riley. I don't think so. Ellis goes back to school tomorrow. Someone's been long. Yeah. I know what you mean, Alex. Well, it's a shame that we lost that, but hey, Groudon had what it needed in the end game. What could I have done? I don't know. I don't know, really. I'm pretty sure that Groudon was Assault Vest, so it took the Astral Bra so much better. Who didn't I bring? I didn't bring Gastrodon, I didn't bring Flutter. Well, actually, Ogamon ended up not being a great bring, just because I was preparing for Brute Bonnet. So that could have been a Flutter, that could have helped. Arceus being on such low health wasn't ideal. I don't know, basing the Groudon out sooner somehow. Maybe getting the Throat Spray boost on Arceus wasn't the one. Cyber Voice wasn't doing that. Yeah, just keep plowing through the Flutter main. So that Groudon comes out sooner and I have more resources to be able to deal with the Groudon, I think. Yeah. So note to self, you don't always have to prioritise getting the Throat Sprays set up with Arceus on this team. Right. So that's that one. We'll continue. Heath, great to see you. How are you doing, my friend? What is new with you? Yeah, exactly. It seemed like AV. Emerald. High horsepower also can miss, although it's only a 5% chance. If you're just tuning in, everybody, welcome. I am Charlie Merriman. I'm Merri by name and Merri by nature. I was casting Pokemon Worlds a couple of weeks ago. And now we're in September. Regulations at J is upon us, or regulations at H for in-person tournaments. Please do like and subscribe if you're enjoying the stream using Arceus, a rare opportunity. We very rarely get to use Mythicals and competitive Pokemon. A pleasure to have you here. Thanks so much for being here. Wonderful to see so many of you in the chat. It feels good to be back streaming. I've taken a little break, but we are back. And we've got Miraidon, Koga. We've got quite a few trainers actually not using any Mythicals, haven't we? Miraidon, Koga, Rillaboom, Tornadus, Incineroar, and Thundurus, Therian. I'm not fully sure of the difference between the two. This one might get Electro Web. I think it does get Electro Web, and the other one doesn't. We'll see. Anyway, so Miraidon, Terra Ground is going to be lovely here. Gastrodon's going to be really nice as well. With Terra Steel on the Gastrodon. Fake Tears. Yeah, Fluttermane would have been really good in the last game, wouldn't it? Fake Tears. Fake Tears and Astral. Or Hyper Voice, I guess. Goes hard. Terra Ground disincentivized because Kyogre covers for that. Ground weak to water. Rhydon Kyogre is an interesting duo. Okay, I think Flutter and... We'll go Arceus because it's a bit bulkier. We'll go Gastro and we'll have... Carrots in the back. Let's see. So get that Master Rank ribbon on your Mythicals. Yeah, true, Ryder. That'll be cool. Premium Dra, Heathy. You're too kind. Talk about our summers. How's your summer been, Heath? Soon it'll be ZA time. It's true. I'm looking forward to streaming that. Ooh, yeah. Mega Wallbutcher Soldier on local ZA. Yeah, love it. Vault Absorb. Okay, that's good to know, Emerald. Okay, and they've gone with double Genie lead. The next tournament I'm commentating. Unfortunately, Agastrom, I can't comment on upcoming tournaments. But you'll see me soon enough. You'll see me soon enough. Whereabouts are you based, Agastrom? Both of them get Electro. Okay, Emerald. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I just never remember Thunderous Incarnate going for Electro Web. Okay, so we've got Arceus out. That could Eerie Impulse, I guess. Which is where Fake Tears is nice again. I like Icy Wind and I like Hyper Voice. Who dodged? Who dodged? Own up. Okay, Tornado's dodged. Don't mind it. Nice. Tell you what, Hyper Voice doesn't hit as hard as I'd expect. I guess because it's split between... It's not single target. Mega Ice Cube. Oh my goodness, Alex, that'd be amazing. Wild Bolt, and they double connect outside the range. Oh my goodness, look at that. Flutter Mane hangs on with 1 HP. Arceus gets paralyzed. That's so annoying. But the Flutter Mane hanging on is very nice. Do I Fake Tears here? I think we just attack, right? Just Icy Wind and... I guess we just attack. Go for it. Something pretty good. You're ready for it to cool down a bit, so I can set outside without sweating. Interesting, Heath. It's definitely cooled down in the UK, but I guess, yeah, in the US, still toasty. So they brought 3 ice weeks. Okay, there's the Tailwind there. Always believe in Flutter Mane. Exactly, Nuzzle. That's one thing I've learned from you. Okay. Oh, we do get the Hyper Voice off, though. And a crit onto the Tornadoes. Please, Arceus, please move. Nice. Oh, look at that. That wasn't even a crit. I don't think that's Assault Vest. I'm really I know we're at +1, but that was impressive. Look at this. Mega Poliwrath, yes. Mega Kingdra as well, let's face it, come on. Use that form of Thunder card a lot. Yeah, that's true, Emerald. I lost boy. Okay, they've set up the Tailwind, but they've got rid of their speed drop on Thunderous. Okay. Is it worth making a switch here? I don't think so. Would love to get rid of the Rillaboom before Gastrodon hits the field. We haven't Terra'd yet. They could miss Wild Bolt as well. We'll attempt another Icy and we'll go for a... Oh, we could just... We'll protect Arceus. Get around the fake out. Justice for Kingdra, yes. We see another Mega Reveal on... Oh my goodness. We still outspeed. Oh, you kidding? Sunday hangs on. Oh well. We hung on with 1 HP with Flutter Mane, so we can't complain. Is this going to connect? It is. Flutter Mane. Salutes for Flutter Mane. You did us proud. Another Mega Reveal on Thursday. Ooh, Riley. Fingers crossed. Canada's team back in Reggie. Yes, he did, Emerald. Worlds 2018, you could well be correct. At least Rillaboom's down. We do have the speed drop now on Thundurus as well. Let's get Calyrex in here. Arceus has been hanging on, everybody. Been doing very well. There's Kyogre, okay. Gastrodon's very nice to have on the back. If they're triple water, then they can't hit it. However, they still have Tailwind for 2 more turns. We have Focus Sash, though. Their speed is at -1 on Thundy, so we can Astral and could even switch in Gastro here. We could Yawn as well. I think we just get a free switch in later. I think we just go for another Hyper Voice. We love Piplup, Heathy. Come a long way, so I'll commentary back in until Series 12. Yeah, absolutely. I need to watch some of that again, Emerald. Oh, are they Scarf? I was actually considering that, Emerald, watching some of that very first tournament I casted again. It'd be fascinating to see. Yeah, it's been a swift road, for sure. Didn't do much damage from that at all. If they're locked into Water Spout now, then we just win, so let's see. Less than 3 years ago as well, Emerald. But thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Piplup was great with the Penguin emoji novel. Absolutely, I agree. I love Piplup. That's my favourite Generation 4 starter. First partner. Is there any point protecting here? No. Astral and... we could steal... actually, no, they might have Thunder. We can Yawn. Yawn. Looks like it's AV, yeah. Okay. They Ice Beam the Calyrex, okay, makes sense. Thing is, we now get a Yawn off. And then Protect, then we can Earth Power. Oh, of course, because of the Tailwind. I should have stalled out that last time. Tailwind, how silly. How silly. I forgot about the Tailwind. So much to consider in competitive Pokemon. First time battling in a while. So I'm just getting used to it again. So they're going to hope for a freeze. Okay. Let's hope we get some special defense drops as well. I think this Gastrodon has a tiny bit of special attack investment. Oh, quite a bit, actually. That's good. I could Icy Wind as well. If all that... they tried to Ice Beam me. So I guess I can Terra Steel. Ooh, that's not much damage. Oh, we do get the drop though, that's great. Wasn't Yawn the same last generation? Oh, actually, no, I know what you mean. Ah, but now they can Thunder, can't they? I'll take Power over Freeze, though. And the rain's about to expire, too. Oh, they do wake up, of course. Okay, we don't freeze. Nice. Special event drop. Rain stops. Great. And we have leftovers. I believe in little Gastrodon here. Lou would be proud of us. We shall Yawn. Don't think they can protect. They do have Thunder and they do connect. Outside the rain. But they don't para. I think it was similar last gen. They put some effect on it this gen, I feel like, the U1 sound. 2022 World Champion Gastro Event Distribution. Okay. Interesting, Emerald. Shedinja, yeah, exactly. Can you imagine? With Terra. And we get some leftover recovery. It's not the swiftest endgame, everybody, but it does favour us, I would say. And we got a special defense drop. They got a very early wake last time as well. I reckon 2 more Earth Powers should do it. Connects with no rain, only 1 turn asleep. Yeah, true, Kendricks, that's true. Ooh, maybe 2 more actually after this. Power. Okay, they stay asleep this time, that's nice. Use Gastro with Zama and Reg G, that's fun. And another Earth Power. They wake up, they don't connect on it. Makes sense. It's only 70% accurate outside the rain. The power off. Good. Was that 3 wins, 1 loss so far? Nice. So we win the next one, so we go up to the next rank. What do we learn there? Still out the Tailwind. Forgot about Tailwind being up. That's something I should do. I'm trying to remember the early game. Oh, it was the Thunderous Tornadoes, wasn't it? Yeah, no, we did some good damage. Yeah, again, Fluttermane and Arceus just carving through, which we like to see. Yeah, good. Let's keep going. New Mega ability will be fun to see. I bet something we've really broken. I agree with you. I agree with you, August Drum. I wonder what the competitive format after H is going to be after December this year. Something to do with ZA, perhaps. We'll have to see. New King of the Sea. Maybe Nuzzle. Maybe it does mean Gastron's New King of the Sea. This is interesting. This is a lot like the World Championships winning team, but it's got a Amoonguss instead of Brute Bonnet. An interesting choice. It's a bit less synergy with Amoonguss over Brute Bonnet. But Koraidon, Lunala, Fluttermane, Shiyu, Ursaluna, Amoonguss. So, again, we can't change the weather. Fighting is not good news for Arceus. Do they have Wyguard and Lunala? Surely we could taunt the Lunala though. Don't mind that. We've got Terra Ghost Terra Blast on Urshifu too. We can Terra Ground the Arceus. I think though we go Flutter, Calyrex, we go Arceus, and then in the back Ursh? Yeah. Alright, let's give it a go. I think I might go back to Dragonite. Do you think? Using Gastron, by the way, I am doing on my Nintendo DS playthrough of Pokemon Pearl, which is like my Puzzworld's treat, and I'm loving it. I've got Monferno. I never choose Chimchar, so I wanted to give that a go. Monferno, that beats Ruin, but it's with Pokemon as well, which is nice. Monferno, Finneon, Drifloon. Hey, Drifloon, I've got a Drifloon for you. Apom, Chingling, and another. Having a great time. I'm nearly up to the 3rd gym. I'm posting my progress in a thread on X if you want to follow along. No events announced for December. I know, Emerald, I know. Okay, and we've got our Photosynthesis active as well, so we've got a speed boost. Welcome in, everybody, if you're just tuning in. A pleasure to see you here. Fake Tears is so nice. Surely they Terra Fire here. That was close. Burnape top 5 all time for you. Interesting, though. Yeah, I always wanted a Luminion on this playthrough, and I might go for a Leafeon as well. I never use Leafeon. Glaceon is always my go-to. All likes and subscribes appreciated, everybody. That's annoying. I wish I'd faked this into the G, you know. I was casting the World Championships, and now I'm back streaming some VGC. Snarl, hate that. Hate that. They now know I have fake tiers too, which is not ideal. I figured they Terra Fire the Koraidon. Okay, Chi takes that handily. They've broken off focus, Sash. Annoying. Terra Fire and then Collision Course our Calyrex, I would guess. Did my Astral Barrage go first? No, I went after. So let's Icy Wind and let Protect. Use a Luminion on your first BDSP playthrough. Nice, Nuzzle. Beautiful Pokemon. I never used to like it that much. But it's really grown on me. Barret, Starter, and Gen 4. Interesting, Emerald. I'm a Piplup guy. What are your go-to Generation 4 starters, everybody? First partners. So I plan to be back streaming tomorrow some shiny hunting, and on Thursday, the first of my VG Caster Cup Draft League battles against Lou, Akshos, Chromie, Luda Pikachu. And I'm excited for you all to see that. I'm excited to get going with draft. Got some fun Pokemon. I'll be going through the Pokemon I've chosen earlier on in the stream on Thursday. So don't miss that. I will announce the timings. I might be streaming from 5:30ish on Thursday. We'll see. Anyway, that's my plan. Okay, we've got the Icy Wind off, which is nice. I think we've got to get rid of Koraidon before Arceus comes out. The sun's in the sky, which I don't love. Chi with Scarf. Thank you, Emerald. That's right, Nuzzle. That's Chimchar for you. They've already terrored the Koraidon, which is nice. They could switch into Lunala. If we close combat and Astral, then even if they switch into Lunala, they take a lot of damage. Yeah, this could well be Lunala coming in. Oh! Still not great. It's only Rocky Helmet. Decent shit. That was not Rocky Helmet, okay. Drain Punch, okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad for us though, isn't it, Emerald? Pretty bad. Arceus has Earth Power. Oh, it is Berry. I'm nervous preventing it. Yeah, I don't often see Drain Punch and Koraidon. We're locked into the close combat, which is a shame, but they're not Rocky Helmet, so we'll take that. And their Koraidon is neutral speed because of Flame Charge, counteracting the Icy Wind Drop. I mean, we could just Hyper Voice. If they Rage Powder, they're just going to Collision Course, though. I think we just got to go for it. Let's just overpower the Koraidon. But it's not looking good. Not looking good. Thinking about it. Yeah, there's the Rage Powder. Those defense drops are pretty nasty onto our Urshifu. Yeah. I'm just providing all these health packs for my opponent. Arceus is outspeeding the Koraidon, which I find very strange. Anyway, let's just dot the I's and cross the T's. We'll go for a Hyper Voice. Massive crit. We crit the Amogus, which is not the one we needed to get a critical hit on. So many shows about you well with your name, that is. What do you mean by that, Emerald? Oh, look at that. It's the one-shot Drain Punch. Love that. Seeing 3 podcasts. Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad the algorithm is pushing them to you, Emerald. Well, GG's, that's a great trainer card, by the way, that might have been out. I need to update my trainer card. Note to self. Has to be more specific with my crit wishes. It's a good point, Nuzzle. That's a very good point. So, in that battle, yeah, they just played better. Also, a hard team for mine to handle. So what? They led Koraidon and Chi-Yu and it's Scarf. What could I have done? Leading Urshifu, I guess. I guess I underestimated the threat of them leading Chi-Yu. Gastrodon wouldn't have been bad, you know. Resisting Chi-Yu and then some Yawn pressure. Leading Flutter wasn't bad either. Yeah, I think I just didn't have the necessary bulk to see that through. I need to claim more decisive KOs, and they denied that. So, there we go. Good. Well, I'll rehydrate, and we will continue. So that's 3 wins, 2 losses so far. Let's hope that's our last loss. It'd be nice to get up to rank 8. With this Arceus team, my first ever time playing with it is right here, right now, on stream. Wonderful. Do check out the VOD of the my debrief about the World Championships, by the way, everybody. I streamed that a couple of weeks ago, just going through everything that was going on at the event and the caster's perspective. You'll hear a lot more of that in the Worlds video that I put out hopefully later this year. But yeah, that's on the channel if you want a little bit of an insight into behind the scenes. But tell me, everybody, let me ask you, what is your favourite mythical Pokemon? There are quite a few, aren't there? What's your favourite mythical Pokemon? As we go up against an Arceus, Cataracts, Shadow Rider, Incineroar, Rillaboom, Smeargle, and Urshifu team. Smeargle, eh? Gotta be careful about that. So, Pokemon again could be very nice, excuse me. To redirect Sprawl. We lead that. Don't allow potentially having an Intimidate drop on our Urshifu immediately. So maybe we go Arceus and we have Calyrex, and then in the back we have... What if we led Fluttermane? I think in the back, just so we know we can hit through their Arceus, we have our Urshifu. Jaya, great to see you. Thanks so much for being here. How are you doing? Wow, great to see you. My whole day was fantastic, thank you. It was really nice and chill. How have you been, Raul? Thanks so much for being here. Am I going to do the Grand Challenge or stream it? Yeah. I hope to, is my answer. Thing is, I'd be using a variation of the team I'm going to use in my draft league against Lou on Thursday, which needs some tweaking for the Grand Challenge. So, yeah, I'll see. I might be streaming the GC. I'm not sure at this point. I hope I'll be participating anyway, but yeah. I'll see. Jirachi was your favourite Emerald. Celebi, Victini, Deoxys, Mew, fair enough. Gentibug when you generally dislike. Interesting. I still like Smeagol. I still like Smeagol. Okay. Terra Ground Arceus looks nice. Smeagol. They could have back Smeagol, I guess. Switch into Urshifu, and with you, I will Hyper Voice. Good answers. I like Manaphy as well. Caldeo. Caldeo's got a great shiny. I love a turquoise shiny. Zarude. I'm just sort of remembering the ones that tend to get forgotten at this point. Do we have any mythicals in Gen 9? We don't, do we? Okay, that's nice. Glad we went for that switch. Okay. I don't go for the fighting move into Arceus, interestingly. That's our throat spray boost. Okay. Who do I want to get rid of here? Probably the Urshifu. Surging should get it, right? Onto the Urshifu without going for close combat. No, well, let's just be safe. Let's go close combat and let's go... Oh, we'll go Surging. And a Hyper Voice. Maybe I should go far. Cineral switches are, it's going to be Calyrex, isn't it? Rillaboom. Okay. I'll take that. Petron. Ah, yes, Riley, of course. Michael, great to see you. How are you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by the stream. What brings you to the stream today? Thank you for being here. Oh, I should have close combat, actually, mate. Why didn't I close combat? Ugh. Oh dear. Definitely should have close combated. Ugh. We'd have been in a much better position without that. We keep critical hitting the wrong things, but at least we get a lot of critical hits. We'll take that. My favourite mythical... It's going to be one of the early ones. Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, Deoxys, Manaphy, Darkrai, Arceus. Why didn't I close combat? Okay, maybe a double switch here. I'm going to try switching that in and switching that in. Zarude, yeah, fair enough. And Jai, what brings you to the stream today? Thanks so much for being here. I will say... Darkrai is cool. It's got to be Mew, though. I'm going to stick classic, go with Mew as my favourite mythical Pokemon. Incidentally, Riley, clearly, the Wi-Fi is holding up. So thank you so much for your advice. Back then, which I had to brush up on. Ultimately, I just... reset my router. And part of me was like, oh my goodness, what if it doesn't reconnect immediately? But it did, thankfully. And it took a while, so I was getting really nervous, but it did. So, phew, massive relief. Now, what do we do? I think we just go all in on Arceus. What do we have on the back? Our own Arceus. Oh, that's not great. Oh, we do have Urshifu as well. We do have Urshifu as well. So actually, we want to get rid of the Gorilla. Go for an Astral, go for a Ivy Cudgel. No Arceus is shiny just because they're flexing. Nice. No crit needed. That's cool. Okay. We haven't seen a typed Arceus yet, taking advantage of its multi-type ability. Okay. Who do we switch in here? I guess we've already taken a KO on them, haven't we? Or two. Rillaboom and their... Oh no, their Urshifu hung around, didn't it? And they could have the Shadow Rider in the back. We'll still go with the Urshifu. If I'd just gone for close combat, KO their Urshifu, that would have been so much better. Oh, it's Incineroar, of course it is. Okay. And we have, yeah, we did KO. There, I can't remember how many. Oh yeah, we hyper voiced it. Right, good. I'm fine. I know what's happening. So. Close combat Arceus and maybe Cudgel Arceus as well. Let's go all in, let's see what we can do. Okay, what Terra do they have on there? Presumably Arceus. Normal. Going all in on offense. Okay. Take out the Pokemon. So I get free close combat. Oh my goodness. Extreme speed, Terra normal. It's not enough. But it wasn't enough. Okay, but one more extreme speed will get us. Ha! Fascinating. They can only extreme speed one. Does extreme speed go before follow me? I'll remind myself. Just looking at the priority table. Follow me. Oh, they're in the same bracket. So Arceus will be outspeeding us. That's so annoying. So annoying. Okay. We could just sacrifice Arceus here. No, I don't know if it's worth it. Okay, another Cudgel. Crit? Recoil. Okay, no burn. It's a little bit dicey. Extreme speed. Now they could protect Arceus. I don't think that's choice ban that damage. I'm assuming they could protect Arceus here. while Incineroar KOs the Arceus. Either way. We'll attempt to Earth Power Incineroar and we'll overcudgel Arceus. Arceus meets Arceus. A strange turn of events. Can we take another Flare Blitz? Let's hope so. No, we cannot. That's a shame. I didn't deserve to win that game though. I don't know why I Surging Strikes on the Urshifu earlier instead of Close Combat just to secure the code. That could be what decided the game for us, because then our Arceus on such low HP. I didn't want to take the defense drops, but would have been fine. We could have just switched it out anyway. So, there we go. Otherwise, yeah. Couldn't really have done much more there. After that error, I mean. Alright then, is Psychic Terrain considered meta? If you mean the move Psychic Terrain Nuzzle, no, any manual weather or terrain setting move is generally avoided. Generally. However, if you just mean the terrain, it's definitely not meta. I would say it's considered meta. I mean, in DD, blocking priority, fake out, etc. is great. And then you can get expanding forces off, especially with Iron Crown. Also, obviously, it depends on the regulation set. But regulation H, if anything more than I would say. Where the power level's lower, and in DD male, can do some stuff as well. So yeah, how come you ask, Nuzzle? So we've got Miraidon, Carrot, Shadow, Flutter, Urshifu, Incineroar, and Ogerpon. Flutter Mane's looking nice with Icy Wind. Also Fate Seal, let's not forget. And we've got Terra Ground on Arceus. That could be nice. Do that, and then Urshifu, is that going to be... Presumably it's Rapid Strike style. I wonder if it's worth bringing the Castron for that reason. We do have the ground for the Miraidon too. They do have Ogerpon, but who are they going to bring? Going to bring Ogerpon? I don't know they are, you know. Urshifu hitting through Protect is nice. Let's give Gastrodon its time in the spotlight. It was already so crucial in the game we did earlier. Let's up that. Could it be a good counter for Extreme Arceus? Yeah, true. Yeah, blocking priority is huge. Okay, there you go. We nearly went the same. Lead. So I reckon they're Icy Wind as well. Their photosynthesis. And their speed. And they go off for 4 hours. Are we max speed? I'll have to check. I don't think we are. We have basically no speed. Because they're a normal. Which maybe is the right call here. I wonder if they're such counters. I think Icy Wind is nice anyway. And we could Shadow Ball, couldn't we? I could well Terra here. We'll Shadow Ball the Cataracts anyway. You won't live once. I was so disappointed, by the way, Riley. You mentioned Deoxys there. In BDSP, you have those meteorites around Veilstone City, but Deoxys never came. To Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. They attempt to shadow into Fluttermane, I assume. Yeah, Fluttermane. We could have shadow balled their Fluttermane. Which, I think a Protect or a Terror from the Calyrex was pretty expected there. Now I've revealed Shadow Ball 2, which is a shame. So yeah, maybe we should have targeted the Fluttermane. Okay, our Fluttermane definitely outspeeds now, though. We're pressuring a Terror on their end. Icy Wind and... yeah, I think Shadow Ball onto their Fluttermane is fairly safe. They're terroring presumably their Calyrex. Yep. Dark. Unsurprising. Goodbyes to their Fluttermane. Not goodbye to their Fluttermane. Psychic. Oh, we hang on. This is where the bulk comes in huge. Special attack drop isn't amazing, but I don't mind it. Okay. So Moonblast into their Calyrex, perhaps. While we KO their Flutter. What could they switch in? Could Earth Power it. Ooh, that could be nice, actually. As long as it gets the KO. Yeah, we'll go for it. Because if they do switch that, they don't. We should have just gone for the Shadow Ball. And the Calyrex hangs on anyway. I should have targeted the Calyrex. Then again, the Calyrex isn't that threatening. Okay. Not a terrible start. The Calyrex is slow as well now. Switching our Calyrex. Let's do that. Insane. I don't think Astral Barrage gets the KO from this range on their Calyrex. Yeah, with them resisting. Well, that's a shame. So, we could double protect. Yeah. They might then be able to encore us, but we'll risk it. What are your wackiest predictions for the next competitive regulation set, everybody? I like protect as well. I'd love to see Megas from January onwards. I mean, it would make sense, right? Yeah, but also there's so much mega branding, right, in the new competitive season, so we'll see. Now, we could encore them, couldn't we? Then again, their Calyrex is... oh, it's only -1. I thought it was -2 for some reason. An Astral and a Hyper Voice, I'm sure, would do it. Let's just do that. Calyrex gets a double protect, sure. could have Earth Power these, you know. Usually get a throat spray active. Decent damage. Regulation with Z moves. Oh, wow. That'll be a bold move. Do have the focus sash. Z moves would be fascinating. Okay, so another Astral and Hyper Voice should do it. I think they were banking on us not being focus sash. Hello, welcome in if you're joining, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. Oh yeah, just short of the cone. You're very welcome. All likes and subscribes appreciated as we use ARCEUS, the Pokemon God. Are they down to... Yeah, they're down to their final 2 Pokemon. No, the final Pokemon, the final 1 Pokemon. So that's nice. I'm going to ride on it. We've got Gastrodon in the back. So I like it. I like this position. How are you all doing, everybody? How was our summers? What have we been doing over the summer break? Hope we've been very well. Now, unfortunately, Calyrex didn't claim the double KO there, so there's no Grimnay boost. We can have an out Earth Power this. Alright on with our Throat Spray boost. Smart. Okay. Are they scarfing? No. No, they'd be outspeeding. They're not AV either. I wonder. Anyway, Gastrodon was the right final bring. Never been a fan of the heat. I know what you mean, Kendricks. I know what you mean. That's cool. Shiny Jirachi. I didn't notice that before in my opponent's trainer card. Very nice. Good. We're going to do one more battle, everybody. So I'll rehydrate and refocus. So that was... what went right? Icy Wind was so nice for us. And our bulky Flutter Mane as well. So you just take some damage while chipping away. And... yeah. It was just consistently dishing out damage, I think. Glad that Gastrodon made an appearance in the end. Good! So we'll do final battle of today's stream. I think we're at 4 wins, 3 losses. Let's hope we end with a win here. Yeah, nice. Let's make it 5 and 3. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. Okay. Who have we got? Who have we got? Diego. What is that? That's a Zeraora. The little icon on my screen, I can tell. That's Illumise, which is cool. Zacian, Fluttermane, Chien-Pao, Landorus. Illumise with Prankster and Encore, Tailwind, that sort of pesky stuff. It's all like a Whimsicott, in a way. Got to be careful of this Sue and Zoroark. It always catches me by surprise what the Zoroark is disguised as. I always forget that it's there. So, note to self, anything could be a Hisuian Zoroark. Hisuian Zoroark. Immune to our Hyper Voice as well. And Astral Barrage. Earth Power is so nice into their Zacian. Okay, do we go Flutter? Flutter, Arceus, Gastrodon, Cali. Cali's not that good. Can I go Urshifu? Last minute, Urshifu instead of Calyrex Shadow. Maybe I will regret that, but you know, they've got Chien-Pao. Oh, she's nice into the sash. It's good into the Landorus. So yeah, let's see. Can't end on a loss. Well, if this is a lost nozzle, we will still be ending. But yeah. Don't close combat the Fluttermane. It might be alright. Yeah. Oh, they're using their shiny Chien Pow as well. That is so cool. Respect. Here's the Illumise. Hope you've all been doing the shiny Treasure of Ruin Terror raids. What's your favourite shiny Treasure of Ruin, everybody? For me, I'm going to say... Oh, it's got to be Chi-Yu, isn't it? It's got to be Chi-Yu. I do like Wo-Chien, though. Illumise, what are you going to do? Tailwind and stuff, I guess. Moonblasting Chien Pow and a Hyper Voice, I really don't mind. Illumise's cries sound a bit strange in this one. There we go. Chi-Yu. For you, Nuzzle, as well. And you, Kendricks. What? Oh, it's the Zoroark. Okay, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, you see, I fell for it. I fell for it. I went for the Hyper Voice. Because I forgot that it could be a Hisuian Zoroark. I told you. I told you. Every time. At the same time, that was very underwhelming damage from the Zoroark. So they've got their Tailwind off. Icy Wind, we just got to connect, haven't we? Although I don't mind if we don't. Icy Wind and a Hyper Voice. Are they Throat Spray? Were they Throat Spray? No. Okay. Hyper Voice. Cool. Ah, yes. I've got Fate Tears as well, buddy. Klaus. Okay. Great to see you. How you doing? Thanks so much for being here. What brought you to today's stream? Well, the code is in the description below for this team if you want to try it out. I don't know why I went for Hyper Voice again there. Yeah, the code for this team is in the description below, class, if you want to give it a go. Our ARCEUS team. I say our, built by Ryota Otsubo, 2017 World Champion. Okay. Earth Power and... I guess we'll Earth Power the Illumise. Yeah. Might Flutter Man has Fate Tears as well. That's all good, Klaus. Another Hyper Voice, that's fine. We could have KO'd that Zoroark on the previous turn. I wish we had now. Let's say we still have enough gas in the tank. How does the team work? Do big damage fast. Is that short enough for your class? You want to claim KOs as fast as you can. They didn't bring their restricted. You can use Fate Tears on Fluttermane to soften up your opponents and then get big special attacks off with ARCEUS. Or Cataract Shadow Rider. Haven't Terra yet. We've got Terra Ghost on our Urshifu, which is quite nice. Scarf on our Urshifu as well. Do we want to Terra? No, let's Earth Power, Chien Pow. Let's... Shadow Ball Flutter. Oh, they haven't Terra'd. Very sad voice. That's annoying. As you can tell, I'm still blowing out the cobwebs for my first VGC stream back. I could have won this. I could have won this. Syrians are alright, just on the tailwind as well. Could have double protected that turn. So, what I can do is Terra Ghost. Surging their Chien-Pao. Then it's gone for when... Oh, but they might have Shadow Ball. We are scarred. Let's see, let's see. They probably haven't Sucker Punch this time, but I might be wrong. No, that's not going to be enough. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Oh well, GG. Bulky Chien-Pao. Oh nice, they went for Sacred Sword. It's not going to be enough. Don't go for Sacred Sword, yeah, that's the go. So, I mean, silly me for... yeah. I went for High Voice because I thought, well, I'll KO the Zoroark with the... I think it was Icy Wind I went for, and then the High Voice can take care of the Illumise. But, a Zoroark move next because of the Tailwind, of course. Oh well, last battle of the stream was running out of energy. 8 battles though on today's stream, not bad. 4 wins, 4 losses. First time using this team. I will take that. So we end not... Okay, rank 7, sure. Big hurt, yeah. Oh well, Nuzzle. It goes like that sometimes. We are but human. So everybody, what have we learned? Thanks so much for joining me for my first VGC stream back. It's just a pleasure hanging with you all, no matter how it went. It felt good to just blow out the cobwebs a little bit for competing. Fantastic that my internet connection held up, by the way. Switch 2 seems to now have the right internet settings, fingers crossed, so that continues. So my plan is tomorrow to do some more shiny hunting. Finally resume with my Silver Dream Team quest and find a shiny Ledibur in my childhood copy of Pokemon Silver. I've doubled up with Crystal, so we'll see what we can find. Been a while since I've done some shiny hunting. It was since Safari, so since the end of June. End of June. 2 months ago. Crazy. And then on Thursday, I plan to stream my first of the VG Casters Cup draft matches against... Draft League matches against Lou, Actress, Chromie, Lou the Pikachu. I'm looking forward to that. I've drafted some very cool Pokemon. Yes, maybe some of my favourites will be on there, but you'll have to tune in on Thursday to see. So my plan is to stream to talk about the team first, and then stream the battle against Lou. So I'm thinking maybe I'll start streaming 5:30 or 6 UK time. But yeah, keep an eye on my socials, keep an eye on my YouTube for the Go Live notification. Make sure you subscribe so you can see it. Yeah, we're doing a VG Casters Draft League, which is very exciting, the first of its kind. We've picked all our Pokemon, we have our schedules going forward for the next few weeks, and we'll see who comes out on top. Very cool. Draft League is great because the power level, it's much lower, and so Pokemon that don't tend to get an opportunity to shine can do in the Draft League, so I can't wait for that. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, again, probably 6 PM UK time for some shiny hunting. That's currently my plan. We'll see if I stream anything else. Then next week, hopefully, will be the first installment back of my Soul Link Nuzlocke with Lee, and we hope to make more consistent progress of that going forward here on out. CISCKE, our new Pokemon VGC Masters Division World Champion, is on my podcast tomorrow. Audio apps, early morning, it drops UK time, 3 PM UK time on YouTube. Do not miss that. Gio was so generous with the time. We were recording for about 4 hours. Now, we did have some technical issues in that time. Part of the reason why it was so long, but was just so generous with all of the insights that he gave. You need to look no further than the video that's going to drop tomorrow for the insights of a world champion, so do not miss that. The whole episode is like 2 hours long, and then there's going to be a separate video as well, just him talking about his world's journey. So, very exciting times. make sure you don't miss the insight of our new World Champion. All likes and subscribes massively appreciated, everybody. Going forward, maybe it'll be more Reg J, maybe it'll be Reg H. We'll see what we can make work. But I'm at Chazingdra across all socials. They're linked below. X, Instagram, Blue Sky, and TikTok. Have a follow along there. Plenty more content on my channel. More than 70 episodes of my podcast. Life stories and dream teams of people in the community. Comedy skits. Compilations of Pokemon one-liners that I do. The streams, like I mentioned, I'm working on my Europe International Championships video. I was commentating there back in February. It's been a long time in the works, that video, and I'm hoping to get it out this very month and then start working on my Worlds video, and I hope to get that out by the end of the year. So very exciting times ahead for the channel. I'm nearly at 2,000 subscribers, so again, all subscribes really, really appreciate it. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Let me wrap up with these final few messages. Alex, great to see you again. Emerald, fantastic to have you back as well. Hello to you. Never forget to say one true. Not too bad, Jay. Could have been better. And I know it could have been better, but there we go. There we go. And Riley, see you soon. Thank you again for your help with the internet on the Switch 2. Great to see you back as well, Rich. Hope you enjoyed Gio's episode of the podcast tomorrow. Stream was fun. Did I have to catch your DM? Oh, Nuzzle. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. I will chat that out. See you tomorrow, Jay. Looking forward to that. Brad Dad, see you very soon. Alrighty. Well, everybody, for one final time, please do like and subscribe. It feels very good to be back streaming with you all. I'll see you tomorrow, 6 PM UK time. You have a very merry rest of your day.